Welcome to oddscheck.com and our roundup of the outlier odds values to be found across Europe's top leagues this weekend. Now in a moment I'll use our exclusive premium bet finder tool to instantly show you the bets where the top paying bookie is offering significant outlier odds value relative to the middle of the market. Oddscheck.com has a unique format for super quick and private odds comparison. But comparing odds means very little if all the bookies have the same odds for all the results. The difference is our premium bet finder tool instantly shows you the bets where odds values really diverge in a big way, so you can actually find where the extra value might exist. So let's get started in England with the Premier League. Now you can find the premium bet finder tool near the top of your display, and if I slide it up to 15% plus, we can see that there's 15% plus more value for away wins for Fulham and Crystal Palace. The Cottagers have hit the wall recently and been slipping down the table, but do have a decent record against Liverpool, having only lost once in their last 4 meetings and having beaten the Reds in this fixture in 2021. Can they spring another surprise here? If you think they can, or that the Eagles will take all 3 points at the London Stadium against West Ham, then there's 15% plus more potential profit to be found at the top paying bookie compared to the median bookie, aka the middle of the market. Now, if we dial the premium bet finder to 13% plus, we see another interesting result up in Tyneside for a win on the road for Manchester United. Despite the chaos seemingly surrounding the Red Devils, they have won 4 in 5 and are climbing the table and visit a Newcastle side whose form seems to be going the other way. Last season, this fixture ended 2-0 to the Geordies, but then last year there was no European distraction or injury crisis. If you think Manchester United can take all 3 points, then there's potentially 13% plus more profit for that bet. Now, let's head to Spain and LaLiga. As you can see, if I slide the premium bet finder to 12% plus, we have a home win for Almeria highlighted. At the time of filming, Almeria are still winless and rooted to the bottom of LaLiga with just 3 points. They desperately need a win and have a good record against Betis, winning 3 of their last 6 matches. If you think they can turn the tide at the weekend, then there's at least 12% plus more potential value to be found between the top and middle bookies. Meanwhile, over in Italy and the world of Serie A, if we slide the premium bet finder tool to 11% plus, then we can see that there's a divergence in value for a bet on an away win for Verona. At the time of filming, Verona haven't won since August and have the worst form in Serie A. Amazingly, despite that, they're only a few points off Udinese, who can't seem to convert draws into wins. Can the Geo Blue get a much needed win at the weekend? If you think they can, then there's 11% plus more potential profit to be made. If I then drop the premium bet finder tool down just 1 point to 10% plus, we see 2 more interesting results highlighted: a home win for Sassuolo and an away win for Cagliari. The last time Sassuolo and Roma met, it was a 7-goal thriller and went the way of Sassuolo. Roma have the better form, but this season Sassuolo make a habit of winning against the top 6, having already beaten Inter and Juve. If you fancy them for the win, or for Cagliari to grab all 3 points against Lazio, then there's 10% plus more profit to be found for bets on that to happen. Finally, we head to Germany and the Bundesliga. Dial up the premium bet finder to 15% plus and we see some good potential value for a win on the road for Union Berlin. For struggling Union Berlin, their last 2 trips to the Alliance have ended in 7-0 aggregate defeats. Can Berlin win in Bavaria for the first time in their history? If your answer is yes, then there's 15% plus more value for that bet. And if we drop the premium bet finder down to 13% plus, we see there's some potential profit for bets on a home win for Bayern Munich and an away win for Heidenheim. Now, Bayern have won 3 of their past 4 against Berlin and have won 5 in a row at the time of writing. If you think they'll get another win here, or that Heidenheim can grab a win on the road at the Red Bull Arena, then there's 13% plus more value for those bets. So as you can see, there are plenty of potentially interesting results across Europe this weekend, where there is compelling outlier odds value to be found. Be sure to smash a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, and tell us about any other leagues you'd like us to cover. Regulations prevent us from showing you which bookies have the top odds here for each result, so head on over to oddscheck.com to give the premium bet finder tool a try for yourself before you find the best odds for your results of interest. It's available on match odds for every league that we cover, plus plenty of popular outright winner markets where the outlier values can be even more significant. That's all for now, but as always, please play responsibly.